Welcome to the Homeless Educator. I'm actually toasted. I'm originally from Alaska, and we drink more alcohol per capita than anybody in the world. Well, I'm sorry, anybody in the United States, except UK. Like Russian, and I haven't. I really haven't drink. I haven't really drink that much. Well, anyway, but I have here uh, made a Moscow Mule. These when I anyway, um, I get a glass full of ice, and then I tried this new one. It's when I went to YouTube Space last week, and so I thought, oh my gosh, it was actually for Latin night next week. In 4 days from now, I'm going to be doing Asian night. But anyway, I got this free stuff, and I thought, let me try this with vodka and lemon for my weird Moscow Mule, which about a year ago I discovered. And let me tell you straight honestly that I've never ever, gotten drunk. And I'm fucking from Alaska. Yeah. Me getting the thirds here. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about uh, let me be your drunk uncle. And normally my passion when I'm sober, and hopefully when I'm, when I'm in the state that I'm in right now. Oh, by the way, I wanted to do these talks while I was getting drunk. And then I realized I can't do it every day. So I have to do it every so often, And then, as you can tell by my continence, I'm a happy drunk. That's a good thing, yes. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk to you about was the future of education. There's a variety of things that are going on in our higher education in the United States and maybe perhaps around the world. So, here's a couple of things. I have no script, so this is this is not well thought out. Well, it's actually well thought out, as I talk about all the time. In college right now in the United States, 44 million Americans have student debt, and currently, students graduate with about $30,000 to $38,000 in student debt average. And Bernie Sanders in the last campaign got a lot of traction with the millennials because he wanted to do free college for and forgive the student debts for all those students that mismanaged their monies, and so that the rest of the taxpayers could pay for it because there's no money tree behind the White House. I think. I don't think there is a money tree in the printing presses of the American Treasury Department. That's another story. That's why, anyway, let's go past that. So, here's the thing. With education currently, students, you get college debt, and there's another thing called grade inflation. And grade inflation happens as a result of a technology that came out 10 to 15 years ago called Rate Your Professor. Yeah. And the way it works is that the students rate the professor. And many times it revolves around whether they get an easy A or not and how much homework they give. So the professors that give less homework and give great grades attract students. And the rigorous professors end up getting smaller and smaller classrooms. So they then, to attract students back into their classroom, they lower their expectations of their students. And I have heard from other professors that what they do is about 15 years ago, they used to give out, like, say, for instance, American literature. They gave like 5 novels to read during the course of the semester. Currently, because of the lack of rigor, students read Cliff Notes. The professor hopes that they read that. Another thing that, besides student debt, is a problem is that adjunct professors, 76% of all professors in the United States, are a part of the gig economy, like an Uber driver. They get average professor. Google it, please, because check me. Everything I say, I want you to check me, because it keeps me really balanced. And leave your comments below, because that's how I know that I'm wrong. The average professor makes $23,000 a year, and in the United States, and they don't have health insurance, and in many states they don't have pension. And what I see going to happen is when another problem you have in education is, and you notice, most YouTubers will jump cut. And I'm just going to leave this all here raw. No graphics, no funny shit, stuff like that. It's all here, okay? And I'm drunk, okay? And I would actually be a little bit smarter if I weren't drunk. So anyway, currently professors get an average of $23,000 a year, and they have masters and PhDs. Well, the interesting thing is that in the United States, the average federal, state, and local government pays about $12,000 a year. Then the average college will charge an additional $12,000 above that. That's $24,000 average across the United States. The average student takes 30 units a year to make 120 in 4. Okay? Thanks for staying by me, by the way. So that's 10 classes. 10 into 24,000 is $2,400 that they pay for one class average across the United States. Okay? I'm not an accountant. I'm an engineer. But we do love math, and I'm not getting into calculus, okay? So, average class size is 50. So 50 students times $2,400 is $120,000. Get your calculators out and check my shit. I'm sorry. So, that's $120,000 the university gets paid for their one class for a semester or a quarter, whatever, okay? Average. After getting $120,000, the university then turns around and pays the professor $2,800 each class. 3%. What happened to the $117,000? Interesting. So you have the cost of college is going up and up and up, and the professors are making, let me tell you about the professors. The average professor makes $23,000 a year. They have masters and PhDs. They don't have health insurance. And a quarter of them qualify for food stamps, like me. I live on $250 a month. As I'm hopefully solving the cost of college. Tomorrow, if I get toasted, drunk, I will continue this. Please subscribe to my channel, like, and share. Especially you followers. Please share this video. I know I'm an embarrassment, but I do love you deeply. And I live like Buddha or Jesus to solve this problem. and I do not want any notoriety or any money whatsoever. I just need capital to sustain projects that will benefit you. And thank you very much. Please subscribe. Thank you very much.